Hello everyone, it's Beverly with Custom Created Handmade Crafts. How are you today? Well, today I am doing a special project. This is a part of the Halloween collab hosted by Mini Scenes GB, and I am going to be making some candy jars that you can hand out on Halloween and have your treats stand out from all of the other neighbors. So I am going to be using this pudding jar, is what they call it, the pudding jar, and it is from Let's Resin, and I am going to be also using some glow in the dark bones and skulls. This was a part of a necklace, and a glow in the dark necklace, and I cut it apart. And I'm also going to be using some glow in the dark powder, the same as the bone color. So it is a glow in the dark that is the same color as the bones. And what I'm going to be doing is putting the glow in the dark powder into the jar itself. And then for the lid, I am going to be putting in the bones. And then in the top, I was thinking about doing some of the skulls, in the jar, but I think they will get lost in the glow in the dark powder because they are the same color. So I didn't want to waste my skulls, my glow in the dark skulls in the jar if they just aren't going to be seen. So I am going to be doing all the bones in the lid. So what I first want to do is I want to get a cup, and I want to take and pour some of my resin into that. And I went ahead and put about maybe 2 ounces in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Losing my glow in the dark powder. No. Okay, gonna have to mix some more in there. That was alcohol in my glow in the dark powder, guys. So have to mix some more in there, and that's no problem. But what I first want to do is I want to take this resin and I want to put in my bones. And the reason I want to go ahead and put them in there is because I want to give them time to degas. They do have a string in them, and I couldn't get all of that string off of it, so I do want to give these time to degas. And what I think, whoopsie, lost a bone. And I also think I'm going to see if we can get 2 skulls in here. Let me see a few of the skulls. I'll pour it out here. There we go. So I'm gonna test that right now. Let's see if we can get the skull down in the larger edge of, oh yeah. But will it, oh, it doesn't show because there's threads. No, but the threads would be in there. Yeah, and it bolts out. So, okay, that wouldn't work. All right, I was hoping, but nope, I don't think that will work. Okay, let me just get the rest of the bones out of here, because I do want it full of bones. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing well. Today is Wednesday. I am preparing my video so that I can get it edited and everything, hopefully before this hurricane. I am in Central Florida, and we are in the direct path of Hurricane Milton. So I am trying to get everything up and edited and done before tonight, when the hurricane is due to make landfall. Okay, I was trying to find, oh, there it is, that bone that I dropped. There we go. I'm gonna wipe it off just in case it has anything on it, and then we'll get that there. Okay, so let's get those bones stirred up into the resin. There we go. And then we will get that poured into the lid. And I know that's going to be tough. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there are some bubbles already in there. So I am going to go ahead and pour in resin. And then I'm going to take and push bones down in there. And I know for the most part they'll probably sink down to the bottom, and that's kind of what I want, because I want them to be seen. So guys, be sure that you go ahead and go in my description box once you finish watching my video and click on the playlist to see what all of the other collaborators are doing. I know that there are going to be some fun and interesting pieces. I myself will be binge watching all of the videos. I'm excited about it. I'm sure we'll see some skulls and all sorts of great things. And not just resin, there will be other mediums as well. So, and what I'm doing right now is just ensuring that I get any bubbles from around my edges here. Okay. Excuse my phone in the background. I forgot to turn that off. I'm just determined to waste all of it. Okay. So, I tell you. Okay, let's get the rest of this poured. Make sure all of my bones are down. And I will need to do that a couple of times. Make sure they're down before the resin cures, starts to firm, thicken up. Because I don't want them sticking out the bottom. Okay, so I still have a little bit of the alcohol left. And what you hear is the glow powder at the bottom of the cup. It is very gritty. So I'm going to go ahead and get that poured in. And being that I lost some of the glow powder, I'm going to add some to my cup as well. get some of that stirred in. Links to everything that I'm using today will be in the description. If I do have any discounts to anything, those are also in the description for you guys as well. Be sure to take advantage of those. Prices don't change on anything, just the I get a little bit of commission. That's all. All right, got this mixed up, and that's looking good. And I am, instead of wasting it, I am going to go ahead and put this in here with these bones. I'll throw those in there and we'll see where they land. Hopefully, once it's glowing, you'll be able to see them, but I'm not sure. Okay. Go ahead and get this poured. My resin is warming up. That cup is extra sticky. I am going to pour some alcohol, or not pour, spray some alcohol in here. And I'll stir up the bones and everything. Let those get mixed in too. And we will pour. Okay. And I have this a little more than 3/4 of the way full. And what I want to do is I want to take and I want to squeeze the bottom of my mold just to try to help with any bubbles that are down there at the bottom. And I want to squeeze and make sure there are no bubbles caught in the rim where the threads would be for the jar lid to screw onto. So that's another reason I'm squeezing. Hopefully no major air bubbles trapped in there. So I think I've gone about halfway or all the way around. I'm not halfway, all the way around. And ensure that we don't get any bubbles in there. And I see my bones floating, so we'll see where they land. They'll probably land at the bottom of the jar. All right. And what we're going to do is we will let this cure for about an hour. Well, I would say 2 hours. I'm going to do 2 hours. And then I will put it on the heat mat and let it finish curing for about another hour and a half. And then it should be good to go. So there's some little bubbles around this rim that we're going to make sure we get out, sticking those bones down in there. Okay, and then we'll be on to the next step once this cured, because of course we're not done. We're not done. We got to make this cute, right? So once it is cured, you guys, I will be back and we will be on to step 2. So we will see you shortly. Okay, guys, we are back. And so I have already demolded my jar, and I did that because I knew that it was going to be a little bit difficult. So I did go ahead and get it out, and I'm pretty proud of myself. There aren't any bubbles in these, any holes, like, you know, bubbles in these threads. So that is awesome. All of our bones stayed at the bottom, which is pretty cool. And I did put these in like the little crossbone pattern, so you can see that a little bit from inside. It did shift on me, so it moved. And I also, with the extra green that I had from another pour, I went ahead and poured a small skull, and this skull came out like my skull from my video on Thursday with Donna. The mold, I don't know if it was because I used my heat mat, and I'm thinking that may be what it was, and where the mold rested onto the resin, it kind of left like a puddle of the glow powder. I'm not quite sure. So what I have decided to do is I want to cover that with a tattoo. And so I had planned to put tattoos on the jar anyway, and so I am going to put a tattoo on his head here to cover up that spot, and I think that'll work just fine. So I have not unmolded the lid, so we can do that together. And it's pretty simple to demold. I've never used this mold before, first time using it, so pretty cool. I'm pleased with it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get that turned back in. All right, so I do have all of my bones. I can feel them a little bit, but not much. And then I do have some bubbles in, which created holes in these threads on the inside. And it's only one, so hopefully my jar will come together. Oh yeah, good, 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 good. Okay, no problems. So, and I did get a few little bubbles, micro bubbles in here, but I'm not too concerned about those. I do like how the bones are all around the lid, so that's cute. And so I figured the skull could sit on top of the lid like that. So what do you guys think of that? I think that'll be cute. So let's go ahead and get the tattoo put onto his head. Remember, there is a protective film on top of the tattoos. You want to remove that so you don't have your tattoo sticking to that film instead of to the piece. And I want the front of the spider to be right up in here. And I just cut these out from my sheets of tattoos. I got the tattoos on Amazon. And so, okay. And I have my little paper towel, and I have some water here. And I'm just gonna take, oopsie, and hope and pray that my tattoo will curve like I want it to. But I'm gonna soak my little paper towel here and then I'm going to put it on top of the tattoo, just where I want the tattoo to be, and I'm gonna hold it there for a little bit and get it down off of there. Oh goodness, it's moving, guys. Oh, well, that was fast. It's on there. That was fast. It's a little bit crooked because it didn't move, but it's on there. That's super cool. And I will pat it here and make sure you don't smudge too hard like I did when I placed it down. Wrinkled a little bit of the edge there. Me and tattoos don't have much luck. I always end up wrinkling it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, and then for the size of the jar, I figured I would do this Happy Halloween tattoo, and I want to do it. It doesn't matter where you start. I just wanted to try to get it on a spot that's kind of clear. So I am going to put it here, and again, just take, oh, almost did it, guys. I almost forgot to take the film off. You guys didn't remind me. So let me get that film off. Glad I thought about it. Okay, and then we'll put the tattoo right here in the middle and just lay our paper towel on top and try not to move it. Oh man, I felt it move just then. I felt it move. Hope it's on there, guys. Let's see. No. Oh, it's moving. Yeah, it's on here. Okay. These are pretty fast. Pretty cool. Oh, how cute. That's cute. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, because I have a lot of tattoos, uh-oh guys, I hope I didn't lose you there. I think my microphone might be dying. But being that I have a lot of tattoos, I am going to get those placed on, and then I will come back and we will do the next step. Okay, you guys, check this out. It is glowing. OMG, I hope you guys can see it. Let me see. Push it back, make sure you guys can see it. Check that out. It is glowing. I am so happy. I'm happy, happy, happy. So that is Mr. Skull, and I haven't put him on yet to the lid. I'm still wondering if I should. And then here is our jar, and we have our tattoos on it, and I will take you for a spin there so you can see that. Check that out, guys. And I was right about the bones. They do get lost in the color there with the glow in the dark. I didn't think about it. They're only glowing slightly in the lid. Let me put my lid back in my light and see if it will glow a little bit more. Let's see. Ah, there we go. It just needed a little more light. Check that out, guys. All together. That is cool. I'm liking that. All right, let me get the lights on here. All right, so what we have to do here is I'm debating, should I put the skull on there, and now looking at it, I think I should. So I will get that put onto the lid, but I did want to show you guys with some candy inside what this will look like. So you can just throw your wrapped treats inside. And it doesn't have to be all candy. You can put other things in there as well. And then put your lid on. And look at how cute that is. You can give that as a gift. Just like this, even without the skull on it. You can take the candy out. And if you want to use it for decoration, you could put a tea light inside. And I have my little tea light here. You could put a tea light inside. And look at that. How cute is that? And it glows. So you could have that tea light in there and have that going instead of having it glow as well. You can take and you can put in like some of these tattoos, the way they came is on a sheet, a full sheet like this. So you can cut off some of these and place those in there. And I put my loose ones down in the bottom somewhere. So you could mix those in, mix in temporary tattoos with candy and fill those for the kitties too. So I just was thinking, and I thought this was a very cute way of giving a Halloween treat to the kids. And it's very unique and different, and you can do these just for, you know, kids you know personally, and you can even personalize it with their name if you have a Cricut or have some letters that you want to use, and put those on there. You could do so many things with this, guys. I didn't have any twine. I thought I did. You could put some twine around the lid and make a little twine bow. You can hang a charm off of that twine. That would be so cute too. So there's so many things that you could do with this. And so I wanted to show you guys that. So I greatly appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I inspired you to make a personalized dish or a personalized treat for your trick-or-treaters this Halloween. Goodness, can't talk. I'm losing my words. Losing my words. But definitely I think they would enjoy this, especially with it glowing in the dark. You know, kids love glow in the dark stuff, so I think they would definitely have a ball with that. And you could even do little small resin things and put in there and make those glow in the dark as well, and do that for treats instead of candy, or like I said earlier, mix things up. So well guys, that is my time. I am so glad that I was able to jump into this collaboration with you guys. I am looking forward to seeing what everybody is doing, and I hope that you have fun doing it. And oh yes, I forgot to say, in order to have your temporary tattoos not come off, you do want to seal this. So I probably can do a coat of gloss varnish and water, and seal it so that way my temporary tattoos are in there. I wouldn't try doing resin because with it being a rounded surface, I don't know if you would be able to smooth it out as well. So that if you are able to do that, you know, then that's good. But if you can't, I would always go the route of the gloss varnish or Mod Podge and seal them that way. But I do think that kids would love this, so I definitely appreciate you guys watching. If those that are in the collaboration, if you're in Florida, I do hope that you are safe. We had Hurricane Milton, and I am filming on the day of landfall for Hurricane Milton, so I hope that all is well with everyone, and I hope to see you guys next week. So don't forget to click the link to the collaboration in my playlist. And Tracy at Mini Scenes greatly appreciate you hosting the collaboration, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Hugs and love. Bye bye.